small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales aren't as big as a buck's, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
Today we're going to see all of that and much more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you're going to see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a team. This is just another adaptation that make them the ocean's top predator. Now their scientific name is Orca. Their common name, killer whale. But here at Seaworld, our 5 killer whales have their own individual names and definitely personalities. You just met Katina, Milani, and Malia, our 3 females. We have 2 males, Drew and Micaiah, that are going to be joining us in just a moment. Now, Micaiah is our youngest male at the age of 10. Katina is his mom and our matriarch. You see, killer whales live in a matriarchal society, which means that females run their pod. And get this, Katina is over 44 years old. Now, we've learned a lot over the years from caring for these amazing animals. And what we're able to do with our interactions is based off of a relationship or rapport that develops with them. It's critical that before we train any behaviors that you've seen here today, that the whales trust us and we're able to trust them and know their likes and their different behaviors. Once we develop that relationship, one of the first things we can start training them on is a husbandry behavior or healthcare. So you see that Mimi has asked Micaiah to roll over, ventral, belly to the sky, and present her tail flips. Drew is doing the same thing. This is how we collect a blood sample. So if I was a vet, I'd come right over to where Mimi is, she's pointing out that vein, I would collect my sample and take it to the lab that we have right here on site. Within a couple hours, we have their own individual blood chemistry levels. Now, we do this proactively. We do this once a month. So you might go to the doctor once a year for a full checkup. Our killer whales get that every single month. Now there's a different husbandry or healthcare behavior we need to get every other week. We need to know the weight of our whales. Now to do this, it's a very simple behavior. We just need our killer whales to slide up on the killer whale size scale. So we're gonna see Micaiah and True demonstrate that for us. Our scale is one of our back adjacent pools. So here they go. Great. Now you can see the size difference. True is over 6,000 pounds and Micaiah's over 4,000 pounds. They still have a lot of growing. But can you look? Their head and their tail, they're still in the water, right? So to fix this, our trainers are going to ask them to lift their heads and their tails. And just like that. Well, this looks like a presentation behavior. The reality is that it's a critical husbandry behavior to ensure our younger whales are growing and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. For the adults, play is important too.